Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the vlog. So today is Wednesday, wow, and it is raining outside. You guys probably can't see, but pretty basic gloomy Seattle weather. I went and worked out this morning after class, so I'm wearing like a really casual pullover shirt and then my Nike running leggings and my shoes because I did come home and shower, but I just wanted to wear comfortable clothes. And so I am going to go make some coffee and get ready for class, and I'm going to meet a friend for coffee tonight, so kind of fun. At least I have some things going on today, and yeah. By the way, I just thought I'd share this. My roommate got this super cute mug at one of our local stores. It's just llamas with like fruit or something on their back, and I just think it's really cute. Okay, now I have my coffee and I'm going to watch a little bit of one of my absolutely favorite YouTubers, Miss Remy Ashton on Rem Life. I absolutely love her. I've been watching her for about a year now, so I'm just going to enjoy this. And then side note, I've been burning this candle. It's really, really good. It's, let me see, vanilla cupcake. I don't know where it's from. I got it as a gift, but I do highly recommend. But I made the mistake of not burning it completely to the sides when I first got it, and now all the wicks are like really close to the wax. I don't know if you can see. So leave in the comment section if you guys have any suggestions for how I can fix this in my candle, because I really want it to have a longer burning life than it does, but I also just don't want to completely destroy it if there's a chance, so please let me know. Okay, so I already basically told y'all what I was wearing before I go to class, but I'm just gonna go ahead and show you. So I am wearing this gray shirt from the website Future Female Leaders. You may have known from watching my videos, I am a conservative, so this is a conservative brand of t-shirt, and on the back it just says about like, I don't even remember, it was like some quote about like the Senate, and it's like about like female empowerment, so I'm all into that. And then I'm wearing my Apple Watch that I got in this little ring I have from Texas. No makeup, as you can probably imagine, and the camera's really high, so I don't know how to show you guys this, but I'm basically wearing like black Nike leggings and then my black Nike shoes. So pretty basic look. I'll change before I go out tonight, but yeah, this is my go to class look. Okay, I'm back home from class. I'm just eating the sushi that I got at our grocery store. They make it fresh every day, so it's not bad. This is just California rolls. And I'm using a fork because I didn't grab chopsticks, I forgot. I'm about to start my readings. I'm reading these 2 books about food, so I'm excited to get into that. And then of course just relaxing a little bit with another YouTube video before I actually get cracking into work, so good day. Okay, so please ignore my hair. I just threw it up in this really loose bun and it's like completely falling out, so we'll fix that later. But I'm about to go and do laundry because I've been procrastinating doing laundry for like a long time now. And I normally just like go through all of my clothes until I really have nothing left. And since I've been working out like a ton more recently, I like have no workout clothes anymore, and I don't really want to skip days at the gym just because I refuse to do my laundry, because that would be like a very pathetic excuse. So we're gonna go change that now. Guys, this guy just walked down the hallway. I can hear him rustling, but he has such a good smelling cologne. I'm not kidding you at all. I almost want to run after him and ask what kind of cologne he was wearing because I want to get it for my boyfriend. Honestly though, life of a college student, I don't want to dry my shirts because I don't want them to shrink. So I had them all hung up here on our bunk beds because in our tiny room we don't have anywhere else to hang them. So yeah, this place looks a little ghetto. Oh my gosh. But yeah, it's not too bad. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do a chit chat, get ready with me. Like I said earlier, I'm going out to get coffee with a friend, so I am going to go ahead and get ready. And it's gonna be super casual, so I'm not gonna do like a full intense makeup look, but I will go ahead and show you guys kind of a little bit of the everyday makeup I do and just talk with you guys. So I am going to start by priming my face. I am using this e.l.f. primer. It's just like the basic one they sell at Target, so nothing very special. So while I put this on, I'm going to answer the question, what random stranger has had the biggest impact on your life? Okay, so when I was in high school, I did this project that I just kind of started on my own. It's called Hoodies for the Homeless. So basically I would collect hoodies and other warm items and then donate them to homeless in my community, and some of the time it was me dropping it off at like a shelter, or it was just me giving it to people. Pause. Now I'm going to apply this L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte. It's just number 101, pretty light. And I'm going to do it with this brush, and this is just from like Target or something. So anyway, so with the hoodies, again, I would sometimes give them to people on my own, or I would drop them off at a shelter. So one day, I think it was like after school in the evening, my mom and my sister and I went out to Starbucks to get coffee, and there was this homeless man who came in, and we were just sitting and enjoying our coffee and just like visiting, and he went up to the counter and he had like a prepaid card or something that someone had given him just so that he could get a coffee. So he went up and showed them, and then he got a little coffee and just sat down next to us, and he wasn't like trying to have conversation with us, he was just like near, so he was just kind of overhearing our conversation, and you know, he wasn't saying anything, he was just minding his business, but you could tell he was kind of smiling and chuckling to himself and just like, you know, listening in. And so when we got ready to leave, I went up to him. Sorry, this is kind of hard to do when applying foundation. I went up to him and just introduced myself, and he was really nice. I just really wanted to like reach out. So I talked to him for a minute, and then I gave him some gift cards that I had in my purse, because you know, it's best not to give money because again, there is the fear of like them not using it for good things, or like them possibly using it on drugs or alcohol or whatever. So giving them gift cards or just like an actual item like food, for example, is like suggested. So I gave him gift cards to like Panera, Subway, like whatever I had gotten from birthdays in my wallet, and it was like a pretty good amount. So he was really, really thankful. And then we started talking, and like he was a musician, I was a musician, and he just said like, oh, your family's so beautiful, like it was so nice to hear you guys just visiting. And then I quickly decided that, you know, I wanted to give him something else. So I asked him if he'd stay there, and I drove home really quickly because my house was like a few miles away, and I got one of the hoodies that I'd had donated to my little cause, and I got like a really nice one picked out. I brought it back to him, gave it to him, and he was like extremely thankful. And then this other woman who was in line, who had watched me do this, she came over and was like, hey, I saw your act of kindness, that was so nice. I'd like to hand make you some gloves so that I could donate to your little activism thing. And so I gave her my number and she could contact me. And yeah, that was basically a little encounter I had with a stranger that really impacted me, because spreading kindness, seeing happiness, other people stepping in was really, really cool. Okay, now I'm going to be doing this Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Everyone uses this. It's from Ulta. You can't get it at Sephora. I learned that. And it's just the best, so definitely get it. And I'm using the shade Fair because if you can't tell, I'm extremely light. So my next question is, what achievement are you proud of but most people would consider silly or weird? I wouldn't say this is something I'm most proud of, but I think it's funny. Last year I was hanging out with some of my friends, and this was like a finals week, so like everyone was studying and like getting ready to take exams, and I was completely over studying and, you know, for hours and hours on end. So I don't know if you guys have seen the movie Napoleon Dynamite. It's pretty old, but like everyone's referenced it, so like I'm sure you would get the jokes. Anyways, so I decided that I would learn the dance from that movie. And if you guys have seen the movie, you completely know what I'm talking about. It's like his talent show dance. So I decided I learned the dance, and I thought it was gonna take me like a pretty long time because it's like a pretty long dance, but I ended up learning it in a night, like instead of studying that night. So that was really dumb of me, but it was really funny. And then I like went home that weekend. I traveled home and I like showed it to my parents and like everyone on my dorm floor, and they were just like thought it was the funniest thing ever. So I'd say I'm pretty proud of myself for doing that, because maybe it was dumb at the time, but it was pretty funny that I learned it all in one night. Okay, so now I've finished blending in my concealer somewhat. It's not the best, but it'll have to do. I need to get more concealer. So I'm gonna go wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So I just washed my hands. They don't have concealer all over them anymore from my sponge, and now I'm ready to apply my powder. So you guys will see I apply a lot of powder. This is just something I've been doing for a long time, and just wearing like liquid never works for me. So I'm still trying to kind of figure out the right things to do with makeup, but again, I am still trying to figure it out. So anyways, if this isn't something you would do, just be nice about it. Maybe leave kind suggestions, but we'll see. So I'm using the Bare Minerals Original Powder. Can't really see, and this is the shade Fairly Light 3. Okay, and then I'm gonna use this small brush from Sephora. It's the Multitasker Complexion Brush, and I'm just gonna use this to kind of like pack my initial layer of this powder under my eyes just to like set it, and then I will answer my other question. Okay, what is something you think you will regret in the future not starting now, and what is something you already regret not starting sooner? Okay, so in the future, I think I will most regret not starting to live like to my full potential, meaning not exercising every day, not dressing how I want, not seeing the friends that I want, and avoiding the people that I don't like. Well, not avoiding, just like not spending time with them as much, because I know that growing up I just kind of like went through life but didn't really like live it to the max, I would say, until like maybe college or high school. Like I just kind of like, yeah, this is what it is, but I really like began to thrive in college. So I'd say I just want to continue to live to my full potential, work out, eat well, you know, dress how I want, put effort into every aspect of my life, because I know I'm happier and this will like make me a better person in the long run. And the thing that I regret not doing growing up, I mean, there's obviously a few things, but I'd say the biggest one, this is really dumb, like this is really dumb, but I regret not being really active and starting in dance, like becoming a dancer or something like at a studio. Because growing up, that was like, there were some stigmas around it, just because my community was really artsy, which isn't wrong, nothing's wrong with that. but like a lot of the dancers growing up, they were kind of seen as like weird, I guess you could say. They were just really eccentric, which again isn't bad, but growing up there was like kind of a stigma around like, oh, if you spend all your time with these people, it's kind of weird. So like I just never did it, and I was kind of like shyer growing up, so I didn't think that I'd want to do it. Oh, and by the way, I'm just applying this CoverGirl Clean Pressed Powder. It's shade 110. It's like one time. Anyways, so I'm just baking with this. Anyways, so I just like didn't even think I would like dance, because the stage you really start at is like when you're pretty young. And so when I was like in elementary or middle school, I just like wasn't interested. And then as I got in high school, I started cheerleading, which was really fun, and I liked it a lot, because I didn't realize this, but it was because it was a lot of dance. And as I got older, like in college and later high school, and I just loved dancing, I realized that like, oh man, I really wish I was able to do like a dance team or learn just like different types of dance. So I joined a dance team when I was like a sophomore in high school, just for a little while, and I really liked it, but it just got really, like I got really busy with other things because I was like in the very beginning classes of dance. So it didn't like make sense for me to prioritize it over everything else, because I was already like so late in the game, like I wasn't gonna catch up to everyone else my age. So I ended up kind of stopping that, and I wish I'd really kept up with it, because I really would have liked to be a dancer in some way. Okay. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to go ahead and start brushing off this powder with this brush. I got it from a company called Emax Design. I think I ordered it on Amazon like years ago. And it's like bamboo, so they're really nice. I like them. Most of my brushes are from them. And the question I'm going to be answering is, what is the worst and best thing about being female? Okay, so I'd say the worst thing is, gosh, I don't know. What is the worst thing? You guys can leave comments down below if you're girls, and just like what in your opinion is the worst. I'm not gonna say something like periods or anything, because honestly, like to me, I've had really bad ones in the past, but it's not like the worst thing. I'd say maybe like the expectations you have. Sorry, I'm applying contour now from NYX, NYX, however you want to say it, and I'm applying this bottom color. So anyway, the expectations. So right now, I think everyone can tell, obviously I'm a college student and I'm going to get my degree, and I don't talk about it a lot on here, but like my goal is to be a lawyer and later like get involved in politics. So that's why you guys sometimes see me wearing like shirts like this, which I talked about earlier, because I just really like it. And I'm doing like an internship in DC this summer and everything, so like that's like my dream. But also, you know, I'm expected as a female, and also, you know, I want to be a mom, raise my kids, and just like have a family. But it's kind of, for women, I feel like you really have to choose one or the other, because you can't, or what I've been told, this isn't necessarily true for everyone, but what I've been told is like you can't really be 100% if you're splitting it in two. So like if I'm trying to be like a great mom and raise my family, but also trying to balance being like a great lawyer and politician, like that's not really going to work, because you're only going to be giving 50% to each one, so you won't really succeed. And so you have to make a choice as to like which area you want to go into. And so it's like I'm going to be either giving up my passion and what I've been working on my whole life basically to raise my family, which is not bad, but it's just like I will be giving something up, or I will be allowing someone else to basically raise my kids while I chase my dream. And it's just kind of hard. So I'd say that's my least favorite part about being a woman. Okay, really quickly, I'm going to, you can see my contour, pretty rash, I guess. So I'm going to smooth it out and add a little bit more baking powder. So I'd say the best thing about being female, this is dumb, But I just think, like, if you can take it this way, it's really, really fun. Like, I think it's so fun to just be able to, like, go and get your nails done and, you know, be super excited about things like decorating your dorm room and picking out outfits and planning your wedding and just like all of that fun stuff that comes with being a girl, and like makeup and everything like that. I just think it's really, really fun. So I'd say obviously men can do that too, but I'd say that's my favorite part about being a girl, is just because I think that's awesome. Really quickly, I added some more powder. I'm gonna let this bake and I'm gonna start on my eyebrows. I'm just wiping off some of the excess foundation that got on my eyebrows off with this Q-tip, and then I'm going to fill them in with this Ulta Beauty Brow Expert kit, along with this angled brush. It's again from the same bamboo brush company I showed before. It's just angled. It looks like this. Anyways, okay, so like I said, what always sounds like a good idea at the time but rarely is, this may sound this may sound horrible, but honestly, making plans. So like, let me explain this. This is not always the case with everybody and like all the time, but I often find myself thinking this. So I'm a very introverted person. Like, I'm very bubbly and outgoing, but I prefer to spend the majority of my time alone, just like relaxing in my room and like watching YouTube videos and reading and getting my work done and painting my nails and just like whatever I want. I want to be able to do it all by myself and not have to like entertain people. So if I could choose between going out or staying in, I would stay in like every time. But I always think that, oh, I want to go out with friends, and like obviously I do, I just don't vlog it, so like trust me, I'm not just sitting here all the time. But I always think like, oh, I'll make plans like 4 or 5 days in advance, and I'll have everything done like homework wise, and I'll be so excited to go out, and I'll just like make it in the evening or make it in the middle of the afternoon or like whenever, and I'll go and have a great time. So then it like it gets to the day and it's like late at night, and I'm just thinking like, oh my gosh, what have I done? Like, I want to stay in bed, I'm tired, I want to eat my own food at home and just like do my work, but I already made plans and I can't cancel on them. So then, you know, I end up going out, and then it's just like, wow, this is fun, like I like being with you, but I'm tired and I want to go home. So that sounds horrible, but in reality, yeah, that's my answer. Okay, you guys can see I filled in my brows. They're still a little like messed up, so I'm gonna change the shape and make it a little bit edgier. And then I will probably fill them in with a brow gel from Cabrow. I think it's number 3. I can't find it right now, but I will if I end up using it. Alright, okay. I'm going to go ahead and start finishing up my makeup. I'm just going to like better etch out my contour, clean up my brows, brush off my bake, and then start with my eyes. And I'm just going to crimp them with an eyelash curler, and then put mascara on them. And I'm going to be using, today, I'm going to be using the Voluminous Butterfly Sculpt mascara. I got this from Target. I have like more higher end mascaras, but I just like this one for basically like going out every day. The other one I have that I use like most often is the Their Real Benefit mascara. So this one's like a little bit more pricey, but it's really wet and heavy, so like it weighs my lashes down and they lose their curl over time. So this one's much lighter, and so I'm gonna use this one today. So anyways, the question was, okay, what is something you've never been able to do well? Okay, I think a lot of people can relate when I say this, but math. I have never been good at math. Like, I try so hard, and I've, like, my dad was like a math minor in college, so he's really good at it, and my boyfriend is extremely good at math, and like everyone I know is really good at math, but I'm just really, really bad. So I don't really know if I can ever fix that, but thankfully I'm not really going into a major where I need to be proficient in math besides just like basic mathematics. So that's good for me. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm trying to pull out my my brow gel that I was talking about. Let me see if it's in here. It's just my little makeup bag I carry to class with me in case I need to fix some things up. Alright, it's not in there. Not really sure. It's probably fallen back in my makeup kits. Here we go. Okay, so this is the little brow gel I was talking about. It's the number 3. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and crimp my lashes and put on my mascara, and I'm not gonna show that because you guys probably know how to do it already and I can't talk through it, so I'll just resume the video in a minute. Okay, so I'm back. I went ahead and did my lashes. You can see the curler works pretty well, and then I put in the brow gel, so I'm pretty much done with my face. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe off the powder and then spray on my all day matte finish spray, so just like to keep my makeup setting spray. So another question is, what is your favorite TV show? Okay, this is gonna be hard because I have like a lot of favorites, so I really don't know if I can pick just one, but I'm gonna have to say, because this is the one that I like, oh my gosh, oh, it's so hard. Okay, I'll give you guys 2 of them. Okay, so my first favorite is Criminal Minds. Sure, y'all have heard of that before. It's like the best show ever. It's about the FBI, behavioral analysis. Like, I love it. Gotta pause, spray this on my face. Okay, that was fun. Alright, so while that's drying, so my first favorite TV show is Criminal Minds. My second favorite, you guys probably haven't heard of this, it's on the show, or it's on the TV site TLC. So I don't know if that's countrywide or if that's just in Washington where I'm from, but it's the show Little People Big World. It's basically about people who have like dwarfism in their family, and they live on a farm in Oregon, so like it's near me. And I love the characters in the show, and it's a reality show, so like all these people obviously are real, and the couple Audrey and Jeremy are just like my absolute favorite. They're amazing, and I want to just be like them. They're like the best Christian couple, and they're just so sweet, so I absolutely love them. They're like my fave celebrities, even though they're really local. Okay, what is something that you think people are only pretending to like or are deluding themselves into liking? Okay. That's interesting. I feel like, okay, I do this myself, so like I can attest to it, but I don't really know if this is just like me or everyone else, but I've heard people say it, so I feel like it's true. I feel like people are pretending or like forcing themselves to like Apple products, like iPhone, MacBook, all of that. And like I said, I use all of those things, but I think it's just a lot to do with like that's what's cool and popular, not actually because they think they run great. So that's my opinion. Tell me I'm wrong, whatever. And I'm gonna do one last question, and then I'm going to go ahead and get my clothes on, do my hair, and then I'll go show you guys the finished look. So my last question is, what do you wish you could relive? I'd say I wish I could relive like a lot of the years of my childhood, like when I was elementary school age, just because I think it was like a really magical time when everything, like every holiday was so like cool and special, and you could just come home and play with your toys and like ride your bike and just carefree, watch Disney Channel, eat mac and cheese, and just like be a kid. And I really miss those days. So yeah, if I could go and relive one part of my life, it would definitely be like my elementary school part of my life. Okay, so this is my completed look. I am wearing this shirt. It's like mossy green and it has this little like gap in it. It's from my favorite boutique store, Willow's. That's where I get basically everything. I'm wearing my Apple Watch with my Texas ring like always, some Alex and Ani bracelets, and then I'm wearing this little cross necklace I also got from Willow's, and my hair is just back in this little clip. I put on some MAC lipstick. It is the shade Pure Zen, so it's like this really pretty pale pink color. I'll go ahead and show you guys. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. So I got that, and then I'm just wearing, as you guys have seen before, my Lucky brand jeans, and then I guess I'll struggle and show you guys my shoes, but these really cute boots that I got, I think, from Target. And I think I gave them to my mom for Christmas, and then I stole them. So anyways, that is my outfit. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for staying with me and watching this video. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below. If you want to see more videos like this, or if there's any videos you suggest, you can leave them in the comments down below, and I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye!